Aphrodite, the goddess of love in the digital age. Victoria Love stands before a packed auditorium at the Global Innovation Summit, her presence magnetic as she discusses the future of human connection in the digital age. As the founder and CEO of Heartweave Technologies, she's revolutionized the way people find and nurture relationships through artificial intelligence and cutting-edge psychological research. The audience hangs on her every word, mesmerized not just by her physical beauty, though with her flowing honey gold hair and eyes that shift between green and blue like the Mediterranean Sea, she's stunning, but by the passionate intelligence that radiates from her very being. Few suspect that behind the carefully crafted persona of a successful tech entrepreneur lies Aphrodite herself, the ancient Greek goddess of love, beauty, and desire, who has reinvented herself for the modern era. Born from the sea foam off the coast of Cyprus, she has witnessed the evolution of love through millennia, from ancient temple worship to medieval courtly romance, and now to the complex landscape of digital relationships. Her origin story remains one of the most debated among mortals. Whether she truly emerged from Uranus's essence meeting the sea, or was born to Zeus and Dione. Aphrodite herself knows that both stories hold truth, for divine nature often transcends simple linear narratives. What matters more is what she became, a force of nature embodying not just physical beauty and desire, but the profound power of love in all its forms. In ancient times, she walked among mortals and gods alike, her influence felt in every heart that yearned for connection. Her temples were centers of both spiritual and physical love, where devotees sought her blessing for marriages, fertility, and romantic success. Yet even then, she understood that her domain encompassed more than just physical attraction. She was the force behind deep emotional bonds, family ties, and the kind of love that could inspire greatness. The transition to the modern world was both challenging and fascinating for Aphrodite. As humanity evolved, so too did the nature of love and relationships. She watched as arranged marriages gave way to romantic love, as courtship rituals transformed through the centuries, and as technology began to mediate human connections in ways previously unimaginable. Rather than retreat from these changes, Aphrodite chose to embrace them. She studied psychology at the prestigious Nova Institute in the 1960s, fascinated by humanity's attempts to understand the very emotions she embodied. She went on to earn additional degrees in computer science and neuroscience, recognizing that in this new world, technology would become increasingly intertwined with matters of the heart. The creation of Heartweave Technologies was her response to witnessing the growing disconnection in modern society. While dating apps proliferated, she saw that many of them focused solely on superficial connections, missing the deeper elements of compatibility and emotional resonance that she knew were crucial for lasting love. Her company's flagship product, the Heartweave algorithm, is infused with her divine insight into human nature, helping people find not just romantic partners, but meaningful connections of all kinds. Yet her work in the modern world extends far beyond matchmaking. Through her philanthropic foundation, Connect Global Initiative, she tackles issues that threaten love and connection in contemporary society: domestic violence, mental health stigma, LGBTQ+ rights, and support for healthy relationships education. She understands that love in the modern world faces unique challenges, from the impact of social media on self-image to the way digital communication can both connect and isolate. Her divine powers have adapted to this new era. While she can still inspire instant attraction and influence emotions directly, she's learned that subtle interventions often prove more effective. Her ability to perceive the threads of potential love between people now extends to understanding digital connections. She can sense genuine emotion in online interactions, distinguishing real feelings from artificial engagement, and her presence on social media platforms subtly influences users toward more authentic and meaningful interactions. Her ancient symbols have evolved with her. The golden apple of Discord has become a rose gold smartphone through which she monitors her vast network of influence. Her sacred doves have transformed into streams of data, carrying messages of love across the digital sphere. Even her famous girdle, said to make its wearer irresistibly attractive, has become a collection of algorithms that help people present their truest, most appealing selves online. One of her greatest challenges came during the global connectivity crisis of 2023, when a worldwide digital infrastructure collapse threatened the very nature of human connection. She worked tirelessly to help people maintain emotional bonds despite technological failures, using her influence to inspire innovations in resilient communication systems. Her company quickly developed features that helped capture the nuances of in-person interaction in low-bandwidth environments, helping countless relationships survive and even thrive during the digital blackout. Her divine beauty remains, though its expression has evolved. In business settings, she presents a polished, sophisticated appearance that commands respect while still turning heads. In more casual situations, she can still stop traffic with a smile, but she's learned to modulate her divine allure to avoid causing chaos in an era where viral videos can expose any unusual occurrence. Her fashion sense is impeccable, naturally, but she's known for championing inclusive beauty standards and sustainable fashion practices. Despite her ancient reputation for causing drama among both gods and mortals, modern Aphrodite has learned to channel her powers more constructively. She still enjoys igniting passion and attraction, but she's more mindful of the consequences. Her legendary relationship with Ares has evolved into a complex partnership where they sometimes collaborate on initiatives combining his expertise in conflict resolution with her insight into human connection. Her greatest strength remains her fundamental understanding of love in all its forms, from romantic passion to familial devotion, from self-love to universal compassion. In the Narraverse, this makes her a uniquely powerful competitor, as she can perceive and influence the emotional bonds between all participants, using these insights strategically while never losing sight of her mission to promote harmony and connection. Yet she's not without vulnerabilities. Her deep empathy for human emotion means she feels the pain of toxic relationships and lonely hearts acutely. The rise of AI-generated deepfakes and romance scams particularly troubles her, as they represent a perversion of both love and technology. She's had to develop stronger boundaries, learning that she cannot personally heal every broken heart or solve every relationship crisis in this vast, interconnected world. Her modern headquarters in the Pacific Heights Innovation Center occupies a sleek skyscraper, its architecture incorporating elements of her ancient temples, shells, roses, and doves subtly worked into the design. The building's AI system, which employees nickname Cupid, Connection Understanding and Personal Interaction Database, helps create an environment conducive to creative collaboration and genuine human connection. As she moves through the modern world, Aphrodite sees both challenges and opportunities. The rise of artificial intelligence both fascinates and concerns her. She's determined to ensure that, as technology evolves, it enhances rather than replaces genuine human connection. She's particularly invested in developing ethical guidelines for AI and emotional analysis and relationship facilitation. Her divine mission remains unchanged at its core, to champion love in all its forms and help humans form meaningful connections. But her methods have evolved dramatically. She now fights for love not with magic and divine intervention, but through education, technology, and social change. She understands that modern love requires modern solutions, yet never loses sight of the timeless truths about human hearts that she's known since she first rose from the sea foam. In the Narraverse, she brings this unique combination of ancient wisdom and modern innovation to every challenge. Her combat style relies less on brute force and more on understanding and influencing the emotional dynamics of any situation. She can perceive the bonds between allies and enemies alike, using this knowledge to strengthen friendships and exploit rivalries. Her weapons are unconventional, words that strike directly at the heart, gestures that can inspire or demoralize, and technology that amplifies her natural abilities to influence emotional energy. As humanity stands on the brink of another transformation through artificial intelligence and virtual reality, Aphrodite prepares to evolve once again. She understands that love, like technology, must adapt to survive, but its essential nature, the fundamental human need for connection, understanding, and acceptance, remains eternal. In her role as Victoria Love, she continues to guide humanity toward a future where technology serves the heart's needs rather than replacing them. where beauty is recognized in all its diverse forms, and where love remains the most powerful force for positive change in both the human realm and beyond.